Absolutely. Yeah. So I have a new microphone which I tested yesterday or Friday. Yesterday I had someone over, so I didn't really do much. Did play a little bit more of the ski lifts goes wrong thing because I kind of like it. You know, it's not bad. Um, Today, yeah, maybe I try to play War of Dots again. Why not? Ah, it's an interesting little game. It's also made in Python, but that last time I had trouble with it. Maybe I can change some in the properties. Not much. Controller customization, and that's not useful. Play. Let's see. And this should not take very long. It's the kind of game that I'm very bad at. So I'm just. Where's my cursor? Where's my cursor? Uh, it seems to know where my cursor is, but. Ah, okay. I'm red. No, that's not what I meant. Because I cannot see my cursor, it's really. Uh, it's really difficult. I should not confirm this order, that's for sure. Maybe S is stop? Yeah. Okay, you guys. Can maybe go here. Because there's not a lot of room here. And I will confirm that order. I think this is going to be the greatest problem. Yeah, I still cannot see my cursor, but... Okay, let's confirm this. Stop. Oh my god, it's really difficult. Wait. Okay. Maybe this will work. Yeah. Does kind of work. Like, maybe I can push them back there with my heavies. And then... There seems to be a lot of peace here, but I do not like peace, of course. Where the war faction. So we're going to attack. And they're stuck, of course. If I would see my cursor, that would be so amazing. The, the AI is rather dumb too. So they're stuck. Oh. No, they're not stuck yet. It's hard to react. So they've got a bunch of heavies there. That's not good. But I just can't control this game. I think it's actually quite bad. I mean, it's good if it works. It's not so good if it doesn't work. That's a problem. I'm just gonna quit and I'm gonna do some dev. How about that? I like this game, but I think it's a good concept by another YouTuber, more popular YouTuber than me. And yeah, he made something good, some good mechanics. Uh, yeah, but if your cursor is like invisible when playing the game, that's a problem. I only have it when I try to like stream it. Otherwise, it does kind of work. They have these quotes by Zelen Tzu, which is nice. He is like Sun Tzu, except he is an idiot or something. He is very corrupt. Make sure, uh, yeah, make sure to place your weakest units at the most critical points of the front line. Yeah, when getting outplayed, keep begging for a ceasefire. This is very good. Well, I mean, what else can you do, right? If when a city falls, label it strategically unimportant. Yeah, it's good propaganda. Always keep your production slider set to minimum so you can escape with the funds when you inevitably lose. Oh my god, he's such a naughty boy. Or villain, so play with health and morale bars turned off to avoid distractions. Ah, that's what I kind of did, didn't I? Never leave any troops in the city, send every mobilized unit straight to the front. I keep to the teachings of Zeland, so I mean, yeah. I guess there are downsides and there are upsides. Like if you're defending the city, then you cannot easily use it because the unit will keep getting supplied. But at some point they will die anyway, so maybe we should send everybody to the front line. I don't know. I'm not very good. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Um, what I'm gonna do is make my very similar game, which also features a lot of dots, but it also features 3D models, which he doesn't have. So we are at the advantage, aren't we? In this kind of background fight. But I'm going to charge money for my game, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I want to be very, very, very rich. Why not? And the War of Dots is actually free, but I don't know. I still have to figure out a way to monetize because right now I have nothing. So the issue here was with the camera. The camera didn't work correctly. I think the issue was the ups uh, and looking down. Okay. The RTS, let's check the last prompt. The RTS camera does not should not alert the vertical axis. It should only blah blah blah. Okay. Uh, what did we even change in this file? Because I think, oh yeah, camera 3D, free camera mode, and RTS camera mode, CGFH. Those are the keys, right? Forward. T is that forward. Uh, forward, backward, left, right. TGFA. I thought I had changed something here, didn't I? Or now I have to look at this back. Stop movement is it called? Start movement. Start movement. Yes. Uh, what? Calling forward, backward, left, right. Yeah. Uh, So this is set something. Follow camera. Do RTS camera movements. Ah, yes. Groups. Do RTS camera movement. Um, Forward, backwards, left, right. Nothing weird here. And then we have and T should be forward, G should be backward, uh, F should be left, H should be right. Okay. And then let's key down and key up. T, G, F, H. Yeah. So, and how does this work? If we test it, I don't think it quite moves correctly. But I will give it another shot. You know, what's new on my phone? Nothing much. Play the game. Everybody play the game. Okay, camera mode is now free, but we're about the RTS mode. Okay, and we're about the TGF. T does move the camera to the right, I think. A and G to the left. So that's not quite correct. T should move the camera to upward, not right. Then we got H, which does down, and F, which does up. It's quite interesting. So we're gonna change that around a little bit. Um, so it's basically what we left that last time as well. Um, so T instead, if we press T, we go to the right. So if we uh, T, we move to the right. So we should start movement forward in that case um, for the H key, right? Well, these suggestions do not always work correctly. So, um, so we just start by exchanging these ones. And since this one is now right, well, yeah, I think it should be left and this one should be backward, okay. Um, and now Okay. Right, left, backward, forward. So they're consistent, right? That should let's see what this does. Maybe maybe it's better. Maybe it's not better. Maybe it's horrible. I've seen horrible results before, so um, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Of course. So we could move to RTX, not RTX. We're not quite there yet, guys. This will not be an RTX game anytime soon, so we can zoom in and zoom out. It's already very good. T moves it down, and G moves it up now. Okay. H moves it to the left. F moves it to the right. So this is better. Only up and down need to be reversed. Yeah. Okay. So start movement. Left. Right. And oh no, no, no. We need to left and right. Yes. So should have much better camera now. I will agree that this works, even though I do not believe. We gotta start someday, right? We gotta start being part of a cult someday. That's just the law. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. No, um, and they're reversed again. No. So we're gonna do this because why? I don't. Oh, of course. I wasn't even in the RTX camera. I'm an idiot. I should smash my head against the wall because I'm an idiot. But let's try again. Let's move to RTX cam. Then use T. It's going up, guys. Do you see that? And it's going down. And it's going right. And it's going left. And if you would see my keyboard right now, you would know this is just perfection. I achieved perfection, guys. Alright, this is worthy of a commit. Let's go to GitHub desktop and commit it. It may not look pretty, but uh, so this is about panning. C now actually does forwards. G does backwards. And like F does left and H does right as opposed to doing things in a weird way with everything. reversed. Because I cannot drive my car in reverse, and you shouldn't play my game in reverse. It doesn't work. Okay, I'm happy with this. Maybe we should give the AI some assignment, right? Uh, like right now we start in free camera mode, but that's not good. Make the default camera mode the RTS mode. I'm not sure why we need TP 5.2 for this, but gotta use this token somewhere. Uh, Alright, I shouldn't be having app on my stream, do I? Should I? That way my entire life becomes public policy. So I'm just gonna exit. Yeah. Sorry guys, I know you all want to see which which people I'm seeing and stuff like that, but I want some, well, I don't want a lot of privacy, but maybe tiny amount, you know? Tiny amount of privacy would be good. Like, but not too much. I hear they're going to prevent children below the age of 15 from being on social media in France. So probably they're going to do that in a lot of places in Europe. And the reason they're doing this is because a measure called chat control, which would inspect all the messages we're doing, that has failed. So now they're just gonna ban social media for kids. I think it's sad. I'm a millennial. I grew up with social media. Well, first it was just MSN Messenger, but uh, later, when I was in college, Facebook came around, and later, even later, Instagram and all that. I don't hate it. People say it's evil. I don't know. Maybe it's evil for some people. It can be a little addicting. Okay, so uh, yeah, I will have to review this because, of course, it did a lot of things that. Okay, I'm just going to have to test this because I do not even understand. AI makes sure you do not understand your own programs without effort. So, and what without effort is definitely what we're going for here. We do not want to make any time, any too much effort, right? So P4, yeah. Well, it does feel much nicer this way, gotta say. G. Can I zoom in? Yes. I can see everything. Just these models are really messed up. I made some, I thought I made better models. I will have to check whether these are correct or whether something else is going on. So, yeah, they're fighting and winning. you know, at least we have our cursor. I love my cursor. Such an amazing cursor. It really tanks the FPS when I try to select units. I think it's due to the way I implemented selection and ordering units around. It doesn't really work very well. Ah, ooh, I got a new assignment. I sometimes do scripts for some YouTuber, and it seems like I have a new one. I would love to do that. Yeah, I cannot tell you about it, but I would love to do it. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy guy. Okay. Uh, yeah, let's just play the game for a bit. See how my dot war is much superior to the other guy's dot war. No, I like the in Python's version. It's much better than what I have. Mine is still. There's a reason this isn't out on Steam yet. This is buggy and messy, but at least I have my cursor. The in Python should implement a correct cursor even when you're streaming. Because I can do that, so you can do that for too, probably. Uh, yeah. Otherwise, it will never be a very big streaming game, will it? I mean, I don't have an audience, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so my units are shooting at the enemies, guys. It's amazing. But are they winning? That's the like currently. It's just a matter. The meta of my game is just building a lot of soldiers, and soldiers are built with the 4 key. So I built a lot of them, and then I probably win. Bullets stay lying around a lot, and the collision detection is currently messing up the frame rate. We're at 17, 14, 15 FPS. I am thinking of doing a new kind of collision detection, which is more in line with the old school RTS games. Like ChatGPT says, Total Annihilation did it this way. Yes. For me, that is an excellent reason to do something that way because I am in love with that game. It's just the most amazing thing that ever given to planet Earth. I'm not like they say the most amazing thing since sliced bread, but I can live without bread perfectly fine. So there are things that are more amazing than sliced bread. Believe me. I think we reach max unit count, and that's why I can't use it. Can't build anything anymore. So yeah. So now we're gonna advance, guys. Forward, forward, march. I mean, my game is kind of fun already in a weird, chaotic way. Only it's not good enough yet. Because of this kind of thing. I cannot order them. Why? It's just buggy, messy. Maybe I should just. Oh yeah, because it's stuck because there's a bullet lying there, which isn't moving. Nor is it exploding. Maybe we should do something about that. Or maybe it's just crashing now, or that was just garbage collection. The annoying thing of building on Python, it does have a garbage collection. Yeah. Move. Move, guys, move. Move it. Let's get the move it, move it. Let's get the move it, move it. Let's get the move it. Yeah. Don't move in the path of the bullets because. And yeah, so there's the rest of the blue army. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe we need some more soldiers. No, we cannot get them. So that's why the max unit count is kinda the way it is. It's because otherwise we wouldn't get very far, would we? So you guys go flank them, and you as well. Okay, this is way too much. You guys move here. Like, my movement algorithm is a bit weird, so units can get stuck quite easily. It's not really built on like finding an optimal path. Maybe I should just implement that instead. Like implement something based on a proper, yeah. And it's kind of the selection screen can kind of wrap around. It's also kind of bugged. So yeah. Then I get why some units which do not have to do this start moving to the left side anyways. Like, just move everybody to the right. But everybody starts moving to the left, you know? Okay. Yeah, that was the garbage collection. How many of those enemies are left? Can we build more soldiers? No, we cannot. Move everybody there. Move everybody there. Seem to really have a strong tendency to move left, to move to the right. Maybe I should check my movement algorithm. Another garbage collection cycle, probably. And maybe I. Is it possible to turn that off? Maybe manual memory management in Python is the way to go these days. Suppose if there's not much to manage, then let's see whether we can get anything. See whether they can make some victims. Because the way it's now currently it's kind of defensive. Whoa, you're going up. Now it's stuck again. Will it move? Will it move? I don't think so. Oh, they got defeated. Guys, I won. I am a genius. I'm a master strategist. They should make me let me do everything. All right, that is so satisfying. Yeah. So what now? Maybe I need some more clothes. I need some more exercise, and I need a cup of tea. So I think I will have to say see you in a bit. Um, yeah, maybe. Maybe I can put on some music. What is some good music? Like I learned this from another YouTuber. Um, like, is there any music for streaming? Yeah, stream. Great collection. So Spotify with I think you can use the fat red music. Oh, okay. The YouTube audio library. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So maybe uh, we'll have something classical. Browse and download. You can use this in any of your products. Okay. Uh, genre, game, cinematic. That would be nice. Classical. Classical. Why not? What's good? Is there anything I know here? Is this all? Are there 208 results? There's no classical composers here, I think. Even though that should be quite easy to do, like, I mean, those people were dead a very, very long time ago. So, yeah. Ode to Joy. Why not Ode to Joy? That's the EU national anthem, you guys. So, yeah. That's since I'm in Europe, you're gonna to listen to it. I'm sorry. Sorry for all the people who hate Europe. Isn't this fantastic? I like it. Alright, you're gonna listen to some music and maybe at least look at my code. Yeah. Um, and yeah. I'm gonna do exercise real quick and I'll be with you shortly. And make tea. I need tea. Didn't quite get the tea yet, but I do have something to consume because I worked hard. Now I get to play. Well, get to eat some protein because creatine is very important. Uh, yeah, maybe I should just turn off my. Otherwise, you can see how I eat my protein. But this is my protein. It looks disgusting. It is disgusting. A little bit. I'm sorry, but I have to eat this, so I'm just gonna gonna turn this one off. Yeah, and maybe maybe I'll turn the audio off too. Is that how it works? Can I just turn it off like that? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I hope you are not hearing me now. If not, I'm very sorry because Okay. Yeah. So, sure, sure. I gotta go back to OBS and put on the audio input again and the video as well. I got my tea. Sure, you're all enjoying the classical library a lot. I'm just gonna turn down the volume a little bit because not because the music isn't beautiful, it absolutely is, but because you're here to listen to me, and I gotta make sure that I'm like understandable. So if my voice is there, the desktop audio is. Oh, now it's not playing. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm like a lot louder than the music. Okay, that's good. All right, let's move on. Now, what are we going to do? I have some ideas. Maybe we should just let the GPT try to analyze some things. Ah, during gameplay, sometimes the screen freezes. Uh, I think this might be the garbage collector freezes for a few seconds. But can we do anything about it? I'm not sure we can, actually. Like, Python is a garbage collector language. I should have thought of that before starting this project. Maybe GPT knows something. It is very smart. It knows a lot of things. It's just kind of dumb sometimes as well. Just like me, so we're a perfect match. Uh, we've used 3% of our usage limits. I'm gonna make Cursor really rich someday. I'm just gonna use all the AI. We'll build something amazing and then put me into debt for the rest of my life. I'll go to debtor's prison because back then, in those days, we will have debtor's prison again. And yeah, I'll just be in prison. But everybody will admire me because I did, I may have built the most amazing thing with AI. And like all the prisoners have already used it. They agree how amazing it is. And then, you know, then I will be probably be unhappy because I'm in prison. But it's okay. Sometimes it's okay. If you know you have done a lot of good. I suppose Cursor won't really be rich then. I'm sorry, Cursor people. You will just be trying to get money out of me, which I do not have. Then, yeah, my credit card bounces or whatever, you know. That will be very poor. Almost just like me. Well, I'm not poor at all. I just bought, guys, what I just bought. I bought an e-ink monitor. Right, that's right. These days you can buy e-ink monitors. It was 2,000 euros. It's like half the money I get each month. But, my father gave me money because of his dad's inheritance, so I thought I can afford to buy useless, expensive things, except it's not useless. If it makes me only 1% more productive, it will have been worth it. And I think it might just make me 2% more productive. So maybe I will be streaming from that monitor one of these days. That will be quite the experience. Maybe I won't. I'm not sure. Will those work well for streaming? It could work. I really wonder how it will show. Because the e-ink monitor itself, it can be a bit can have ghosting and stuff like that. It's not perfect. Okay. Oh really? It can actually do that. I've added optional config keys. So you can turn GC logging mitigation on without breaking older config.ini. Next, I'll wire these into game.py to log frame spikes and lone GC spikes. I've added optional config keys. Okay. Game.py can now log frame spikes games taking bit more than X milliseconds, log GC collections, and disable cyclic GC. I'm not sure what it does. Okay. Set GC log frame spikes and GC log collections. Why it's called GC? Okay. Suppose this is really the garbage collector. It could be the garbage collector. Check your message for lines like. Okay. I think that's alright. Yeah, okay, GC disable during player. I didn't know that it was possible. But I'll review it because I think this is trying to do impossible things. Sometimes these AI tries to do things that that are impossible. Why is it? Okay. Get optional in config. If config is none, it's turn default. What's default? Turn default. Oh, yeah, it has a default. So, has defaults of -1. Leave Python. Okay. False. Collect. When not playing. Log collect collections, lock frame spikes. I'm not. Okay. TC frame spike seconds. So I should probably turn this on. So, and the frame spikes as well. Um, okay, so these are optional. Yeah. So lock frame spikes, no. Lock collections, also no. I suppose I should at least turn these on too. Okay, yeah. So it imports everything. Lock both. Best don't ever crash the game because login failed. Okay. Don't ever crash the game. I'm not sure. Should the game never crash? Well, maybe it should crash sometimes. No. Okay. Install GC. What's it? This is game.py. So this is the main gameplay, main file. Okay. GC. What's GC? Import GC. We can just for reference. Alright. So we can just turn it off. It's not a big deal. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna say keep it all. I'm not sure whether it works, but for now we're keeping it. And yeah, because we already committed, so okay, yeah, but I suppose I'm not committing to keeping this because if it immediately crashes the game, then maybe I'm throwing it away, and I kind of want to keep the default RTS camera thing because it's harmonious, it's amazing. So yeah, starting. Okay, we play the game. G. Like the camera still works. You can build something. You can wonder how it distinguishes the performance. Well, the performance is still good, I guess. Oh, yeah. Look at these lines of depth approaching the enemies. Alright, guys, you move up. No, not that way. Okay, maybe I need to have GPT also look at the movements algorithm because kinda bit messy. Maybe it can do better. I'm not claiming to be any kind of expert. Just some guy who likes games. I should probably have better icons as well. Because this game is turning into icon war. Ah, they managed to kill off my units. That's not good. Yeah. Okay, it seems to work for the most part. Well, we wanted to know about the GC, the garbage collector, whether it's messing things up. Right, then we keep everything. Do we want to commit it? Fine. Allows is to turn garbage collection on or off and allows us to log GC log possible correlation between GC collections and frame spikes. Alright, sounds good. And now we're going to change those settings. Okay. And we should probably commit this as well. Default RTS camera. Camera is now by default in RTS mode. Yes. That's interesting. Frame spikes. 250 ms, so that would be a frame rate of 4. Yes. We do want that. Okay, let's go. Let's see whether we can get some spiky frames and GC collections. Maybe I should play on half screen. Otherwise, yeah, I can just alt tab out. That's fine. start by making a lot of factories. And then we make a lot of units. We'll shoot a lot of bullets. And this will get my frame rate down really quickly. But not quite to a frame rate of 4. So the frame spike settings are actually alright. I'm sorry. I'm getting like COVID or HIV, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which. At least I'm getting sick. When I'm selecting things, frame rate also lags. I think we might have had. No, there's nothing. So yeah, I think the frame problems are mostly due to selections. So maybe that's the issue. Just one of the many issues, I guess. Oh, we had a. No, nothing. I think it froze again. I'm not getting any. Not getting any sort of. Even the frame rate doesn't seem to notice it very much. Does. Yeah. It lagged again, nothing in the log. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely freezing. But nothing is in my terminal. Okay, game.py, that was what did it, right? We can also just try. So it's putting everything in its log perf thing. I probably should look it up. The annoying thing with these GPTs is that they make things that are so uh, that are more complicated than necessary. Yeah, that's not it. I'm used to pressing Control B to go to definition because of IntelliJ uh, logs item logs item dot pxt. I think that's interesting. If we change these, then we need to recompile actually. Uh, Not sure what it thinks this is. Can not return nothing when you're a fight. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe this is real, maybe it's not. Alright, so message log. Should have message log then. There's nothing in it. We have no log. We might have a bunch of settings that are affecting this. Yes, that's why. Okay, start again. Now probably the performance will be much worse because of the logging, but maybe we can still see something. Maybe we need to increase the limits though, I don't know. So, play the game. I'm glad that I cannot now just say play game instead of well, saying something else. So, yeah, my troops are doing their thing, attacking the evil blue guys. They're evil because they're blue. They look like Smurfs. Kill the Smurfs. I will not make any Nazi jokes about Smurfs. That's going a bit too far, isn't it? Final Smurf solution. Ah, I'm evil. Smurfs are made by Belgians. That alone should make us distrust them. So yeah, the FPS is tanking alright. Maybe a bit too much. I might have to consider frame spikes only with 500 milliseconds. So yeah, I suppose we will know it when we see it, won't we? Just tell everybody to move up and to the left, up and to the left, up and to the left, up and to the left. Let's go. I know you all want to go to the right, but I say up and to the left. And you guys aren't very good at listening, but it's just kind of a problem for a real-time strategy game. Okay. Have we had any real freezes yet? I don't think so, buddies. I want to see a freeze. And then I'll just close the game. Yep. Why are you guys here? What are you guys doing here? I don't consider that a proper freeze. Why are you guys refusing to follow orders? This is insubordination. Just go anywhere. Apparently it thinks it's blocked or something. Guys, is this way too dangerous? Now you're dead. Yeah, that's what happens. I am sorry. Or are they trying to challenge us? Are they going to murder us? Okay, maybe converge on that point. You go there, you go there. I think we had a freeze, guys. We had a freeze. We can close it. Okay, it's taking a very long time to close. I think because of all the logs it's writing. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, it's using message log now, but this isn't really message, is it? Kinda bad from GPT not to understand what the message log is for. Um, okay, now I'm going to look at the log messages. What should it be? DC, so we should, this log perf. Alright, log perf. DC spike if and TC spike. Okay. TC log collections. So This one is just doing thresholds. Uh, Disabled, re-enabled, manual, GC collect spike. What? Okay. Okay, here it's doing flame spike. Flame spike. Okay. Flame spike. Oh, flame spike. It's not a lot about GC otherwise. Flame spike. So we get a lot of flame spike, but nothing about GC. Uh, Maybe we should count from the bottom. Flame spike. Okay, so yeah, here it's 948, so that's a lot. So here it's 251, 8186, 258, 771. So definitely the last one seems to have been one of the bigger spikes. 948, almost 1 second. Uh, and then what is it doing for the... So we're getting frame spikes, we know that much. Uh, so basically log perf is phase. What is phase? TCCB. Okay, so this is a call. Whoa, 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 whoa. TC callback. So this probably should be called by the GC. Uh, if it's installed, we do nothing else. We set it to true. Mm. Then we append. Huh. Then it just lets the exception pass. I don't think it should do that. Now, should it? Very least. Maybe we can add a breakpoint. Yeah, breakpoint should help us diagnose whether this is actually possible. I just plain crashing would suffice as well, I suppose. Maybe I should just exit. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this. Print. Exit one. Something, We're not into production yet, so we can crash and let it crash whenever we like. This kind of nonsense. We do not need to tolerate. I suppose if we're in production, then that's a different matter. But maybe should write this in the cursor files that it shouldn't like do this. The green tea is very good for me. Did you know that like Mediterranean diet plus green tea is better than Mediterranean diet alone? Well, I'm not sure exactly about the green tea, but the green plus Mediterranean diet is very, very good. But a green plus Mediterranean diet is not just green tea, there's also something else involved, another green thing. But that's much harder to get, so I don't have the other thing, unfortunately. Everybody try to go up and to the right. Yeah. Sure, they will eventually arrive. Place where they're going, anyways. So we prevent this. I think the bullets are lying around a little bit too long. I got some casualties. Poor heroes. Heroes of Ukraine. I can imagine. No. As I really hope this war will be okay. Someday we'll not have to fear, like, we'll not have to fear Putin anymore. Oh, there's many casualties. The blue guys are fighting back this time. Fighting back hard. Haven't really seen any spikes yet. This blue dot is being a little bit impetuous. It's not going anywhere though. I kind of want to win each game. No, it's not. Supposed to be watching for TC spikes. Haven't noticed any yet. Think we're gonna win. Yeah, we won. That's nice. But no TC spike. Alright. Oh, now it's writing the log. Alright. Okay. I could just leave this be. I'm not sure whether I should even commit that. It's not really doing anything useful except change a few settings. Uh, my green tea is decaffeinated. Why is it decaffeinated? Because I had a very interesting conversation with ChatGPT. I suffer from autism. Not sure how to put it, but that's the case. And this is something that's been haunting me my entire life. But recently, researchers found out that maybe autistic people have increased neural noise, which sounds like a bit of a noise in the signal that goes to your neurons or something. I'm not sure how I must understand it. Not an expert. But apparently, caffeine increases neural noise. So I cannot, if my neural noise is already high, then increasing it isn't going to help me, right? So I try to avoid caffeine. Um, yeah, well, at least it didn't really, yeah, it didn't really have. Oh my god, I'm a little bit tired. It's already 23:16 and days before today I stayed up until 2 o'clock. So that's quite late. Tomorrow I gotta work. So yeah. Mm. Green tea takes some getting used to, and it's no different from the for the decaffeinated version. But I'm pretty much used to it. I think it's nice now. It's a bit, it's green. It has a very green taste, like you're eating grass or something. Moo moo. I saw a video today of a very intelligent cow that could scratch its back with a broom. Apparently, this means tool used by animals. Apparently, only very intelligent animals like chimpanzees can do this, and others just kinda don't. Although I've also seen videos of an octopus getting trained to play music, so maybe it's not just chimpanzees. I guess that one was trained, and these are this cow just does it because it likes it. Alright. Um yeah, what's next? GC isn't really the culprit. Okay, we're going to ask the AI about the performance hit when selecting things. So the game slows down when I do box select. Please figure out why and fix it if possible. I still say please to GPT. I know it's extra input tokens that are completely unnecessary, but yeah, I like saying please. Maybe I should change my nationality to Canadian. Oh no, they're not saying please, they're saying sorry. Please is more like British, right? I got this thing where some Englishman was many years ago. I think I was still a student. He mistook me for someone from his area. Like maybe his area has a particular accent that sounds a lot like Dutch. It's possible. Apparently, English and Dutch are quite closely related. Like in the Middle Ages, it was impossible to. Ah, the connection error. Okay. Now we're totally helpless. I wonder whether it's my internet or. If it's my internet, I'm just gonna play a little bit. Maybe I'll just exercise. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, yeah, might be my internet. If so, then my streaming is also dead, probably. I can still access the main Dutch news site. Suppose that's alright then. Huh. But YouTube doesn't like it much. How about I try something else? This is definitely not classical music. Okay, maybe we should go to the stream. Ah, yeah, we're still in the stream, guys. That's good. Why is my Facebook logged on? Okay, now we're doing Indian music. I'm sorry. There's not a lot of classical music. I'm texting right now. Sorry, it's just have a life, you know. Saying thank you. Okay, we're just going to try this again. Let's see what GPT does. And let's have a look at my Steam library, because I actually bought a few games. I wonder whether, like, go home. Yeah, I bought many new games. I've been such a sinner. It didn't cost me that much. Like, I think maybe 120 euros total for a lot of these. Ah, yeah, I like this one. I streamed it on Fridays. It's a lot of fun. I really want to play this one, Warcana. It wasn't reviewed well, but the concept is just too interesting for me to just say I'm not buying that. Then this one, probably a really fun one. I hear it's really fun. And that one, I'm not sure how it ended up in my wish list, but it kinda looks cool, I guess. Replaying Life is Strange will be fun. I love Life is Strange. Sure, it's woke. I don't know. I cannot really hate the woke. It's not within me to hate. I'm much more, you know, Gandhi, he was apparently a racist, but he was totally non-violent. I'm like Gandhi. I, I'm not really, I'm not sure like how I explain this, but and why I have to get political. I don't need to get political. But basically, I want my society to not change too much. That's the most important thing. So it's going to la 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 la. It's going to find everything. Selection. Okay. Smoking gun. Going to fix. Get world position to reflect 1 pixel instead of the whole texture. Hey, that sounds nice. Guard the per frame debug logging. Duplicate background render. That should remove the hitch without changing gameplay behavior. Okay. While you're dragging the selection box, background plane needs the mouse world. You can each frame to shade inside versus outside. It's being computed by well, get where digital, very expensive to every frame during the drag and back entire spam render logging. Okay. One single picture. Guarded debug logging so it only logs when moved to normal. Render process was logging the background image twice per frame. Extra work for no benefit. Okay. Only behind debug flag. Should no longer cause click picking. Okay. Well, let's see. See if it's even running. Okay. Well, play the game. Yeah. Okay. No, it doesn't work. I'm sorry, dude. So, yeah. Um, I'm not sorry for to an AI that fucked up. Sorry, that messed up. Uh, see selection box is gone now. This. Okay. Uh, play the game. Normally. Also the single select, single select by clicking does not give visual feedback anymore. Let's see whether it can fix its problems, right? Maybe maybe it can do that, maybe it cannot. Maybe I should just optimize this myself. Or maybe I should give it to Claude. Yes, GPT, if you do not do well, I will give your stuff to Claude. Claude can do anything, you know that. It is the best. And if it cannot fix it, I'll just roll it back. That's the nice thing about Git. Can roll everything back. Anyone in the chat? No one in the chat, as usual. That's alright. I don't mind. Yeah, these sessions are kind of therapeutic, so therapeutic, anyways. tomorrow is work day again. Maybe one day I will be a professional game developer. I will be giving input to GPT all day. That sounds amazing, does it? I'm not sure. If I can ever get this thing to work well enough, then maybe enough people buy it. Who knows? Okay. Okay. Well, let's see whether it works. I think. Oh, where's the music? The music is gone. I'm not a big music person, but we do need some music, guys. Cannot do without. I noticed like this YouTuber called Randy, and he, why not Adana? I have good memories of that city, Turkey, but I think this is Indian again. I don't mind. So let's play the game. Why not? Play the game. Stop clicking it. Okay. Well, drag select seems to work. And it seems to work faster, so we might just keep this, guys. Uh, and it's interesting, the AI can sometimes also fix mistakes. It's barely noticeable anymore. It does get down a bit. It's not like the FPS is entirely wrecked. So that's good. It's amazing. It actually did it, boo. I do want to have single click select. Suppose that's for another time. I suppose you can play the game fine using drag select. So everybody. Oh, that. Yeah, yeah, it's really better. I cannot say it did it wrongly. GPT optimized my game. AI can do anything. Elon Musk has won. Or maybe Sam Altman in this case. Is the guy behind GPT. I'll swear to the Lord, Sam Altman, the alternative to man. Oh, that was a bit. Yeah, it's nothing horrific though. It slows down a little bit, but I can live with a little slowdown. At least for now. I mean, for sure, Still, you lose about 3 FPS trying to select. Still significant, especially for like in such a low frame rate. Oh, I can always turn on no logging and then the frame rate will be much better. Whoa, that was a big hitch. Okay, I'm gonna check. Was at the 1 point something FPS. I think it made me have it. So I cannot speak English anymore. Maybe, maybe there was something in the message log. Big hit. Uh, frame spike. Ah, we do have a GC spike, guys. I am telling you, we have a GC spike. We have now enough justification to turn off the garbage collection. And that will lead to a massive memory leak, but suppose it's alright. Or maybe it won't. Who knows, really? But now I have confirmation the GC is behind it all. The evil genius garbage collector. Oh yes. Disabled during playing. Yes, please. Now we're also just not logging any frames back anymore. Maybe we should still do this. Yeah, but we should not log every problematic frame. Like 500 is quite enough. Let's see whether we get rid of the problem. The game actually does have music. Maybe you'd like to hear it. It's nothing much, but yeah. Used. Oh, that was so smooth. I do not believe how smooth that felt. Such a smooth feeling selection box. I love it, I love it, I love it. So here we go. The units are spawning. Yeah. So much better. Look at this improvement. Still slow game, but I wonder whether Python allows me to manually remove stuff. Whether the garbage collector is actually optional. Because maybe then I can prevent a huge memory leak. Oh, why is nothing playing in the background? Oh, now we're playing. Maybe we play Mozart. Because this will make us smarter, right? That's always the thing with Mozart. It makes you smart. Not really. It was just a statistical anomaly. I know English is difficult. Yeah, we gotta fix that too. Or GPT can. The more GPT fixes, the less I have to do. I personally prefer OpenAI over Anthropic. Like, and I will tell you why. I mean, so I also like the open source AIs, and Anthropic has kind of a track record of wanting to run those into the ground, like wanting regulatory bans and such. I think that's kind of dirty. Of course, OpenAI isn't entirely clean either, but pick your poison. Or pick your AI. Pick your vibe. I might if this music is copyright free, I might just include it in the game. Why not? Sets the mood. I think classical music like Wagner um, or Mozart or Bach, it's just perfect for games. I think in Eight Hearts of Iron they had, I don't know, something by The Flight of the Valkyries by Wagner. That was amazing. Wonder if you can just do that. I mean, well, Wagner has been dead for a while. Didn't have entirely nice views on some topics, but it was a different time. It's not like he ever harmed anyone. I just love clicking. But we're done. I think these new settings are perfect. Yes, this is absolute perfection. I should really implement my game over and you win screens because right now I think nothing's happening when you go game over. I used to have that. It's annoying that I don't have that anymore. Maybe that's the next task for the GPTs. Yeah. I should commit this. So, optimized box select. Disable DEC fund. Oh, it's that GC actually causes big spikes during the gameplay. So I disabled it. I should also make a better thumbnail for this stream because YouTube, it's all clickbait, you know. Should have like a cute animal. I think animals are good for clickbait, right? This game doesn't really have animals in it, but doesn't matter, right? Cute animal, people click. Of course, then you still gotta retain them. That will be another challenge. My personality isn't the most dynamic. That's part of the reason why I'm streaming actually. Maybe I can be a bit more funny. And you're actually talking then kinda practice like your personality a little bit more. Found out that it's using also GPT optimized box select. Right. So what am I going to do now? Box select I go over the sometimes wraps around the map when I go over the edge of the map with my cursor. Mouse cursor. Please find the cause and fix. If we don't have to do it, GPT can do it. That's better for us. Ha 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 ha. Maybe I'll be doing some reviews of the games that I bought. And it will be interesting, I think. I always like to review games. I guess when I was little, I was always reading the reviews. But I figure with YouTube, I can make good reviews myself, right? One of them even got 22 views. Wow, that's a lot of views. I mean, for me at any rate. I'm like glad if you get even 1 or 2 views, really. I'm not super dynamic or amazingly beautiful, so it's not like people click me just because of my face. Oh yeah. And so he's doing his best, GPT. That's very good. And let's see what game I'm going to play next. Yeah, I also got Roller Coaster 3 again. Maybe that oil. It's a wacky game. Or maybe Shredders. I like snowboard games. I cannot do snowboarding myself, but can do skiing. It's always like, yeah, it used to have these games like Supreme Snowboarding, or for the Cube you had 1080 Avalanche. Those were just really fun games. I miss those days. I wasn't terribly good at Supreme Snowboarding, but my brother was. He was really, really good. He got times on some maps that were close to what today's speedrunners did on the same map. Actually, people who speedrun that game. That's interesting. I'm in some Discord for Splattercats, and they sometimes give you possibility to get free games. A good Discord, that one. I mean, obviously, getting a game isn't the same as playing it. Get a lot of free games too from Epic too. I don't always play them. It's interesting. I've I'm to 6% of my allowed limits. It's doing a lot. It's doing a lot. So yeah, maybe I can install one of them if there's enough. Oh, I can actually install all of the RTS games because I needed them for some reason, professionally related reason. And Spellforce 3, well, it's much better to play the campaign than the Versus anyways. I mean, the Versus edition is good, but I want to play the campaign if I'm going to play it. This one, I mean, I have the full version, so if I want to play that, I should probably just play the full version. Not sure whether I'll keep War Selection. It's interesting. I don't know, where Sim it can go. Yeah, I don't have much. I'm sorry. I should have finished my sentence instead of just starting to read. I do not have much disk space on this computer, only 512 gigabytes. So that's not much. But yeah, it's enough. It's not much, but it's good enough. La la la. We will review this. Get it. Okay, it seems alright. I'm just gonna test it. It's too difficult for me anyways. I mean, it's probably not, but why would I? Actually, I started this branch to fix some of the 3D map issues. but they realized that the issue might just be the map itself, because it's just too vertical, one of these maps. So I'm just gonna fix everything else instead. I'm gonna make it better. Yes, my new selection box, it's amazing. Now we still gotta optimize collision detection. It's a mess. Maybe we go with GPT's version of the pathfinding too. How about that? Could save us a lot of trouble. AI is moving so fast these days. When I started, AI was there, but it wasn't good yet. I'm not sure which year exactly, but AI was here, but it wasn't very good yet. It was 2022 or something. I remember I went to the theater with a friend. So Ukraine had already been invaded. I think it was the end of 2022 or maybe 2023 when I started this. I suppose I can always check the Git history. Initially we were with a few friends, but one of them decided he just didn't want to do it anymore. And I kinda did it for him because he was struggling a bit with his career at that point. Now it's totally fine, but then not so much. So I thought I'd teach him a little bit of programming, and what better way to do it than with a game? But games are also a little bit complicated, so that's also the reason we're not using an engine. Was to teach somebody programming, but of course if you're using an engine then don't really need to program that much anymore. So that's why kind of beats the point of like making a game to learn programming. I might just turn off the logging again just to get a little bit of a better frame rate. Oh, almost won. Everybody get the blue guy. Go get him. Uh, yeah, what was it testing again? Was it testing anything? Yeah, he's dead. I'm not sure what I was testing. No, it's just like writing a long log. Just costs time. Okay. Oh yeah. I should test it again. I know. I was testing the select box again. Sometimes my beard gets stuck into in like a zipper. Then if I move my head, then it really can get a little annoying. So gotta zoom out. So now if I start here, it just does nothing. Well, that suits me fine actually. Okay, that's interesting though. Yeah, if I'm outside of the world, it just doesn't. Alright. That's better than it was. So that's nice. It's committed as well. Uh, box over wrap around selection box. No longer wraps around map. Oh, I made 4 commits today. It's getting good. Wow, not quite. Alright. Got one more thing for you, GPT. Alright, I am also going to reintroduce no logging because right now it's just tanking the frame rate for no reason. Don't need logging right now, so. Some flags like debug bug scenario can probably be removed. That might have been from a particularly gnarly debugging session. Oh, yeah. Yes. So what we do now? Fixed so much today. That's really good. Um, I was talking to some guy named Daniel on the Discord. We were talking about memory leaks, how people were always, he was talking about how people were always creating memory leaks by, and he liked to optimize them away. And I think I might have just introduced the memory leak by disabling the GC. But I think in my case, that's just for the best. It's probably better to have to use a bit more memory, because I don't think we're using much, to be honest. And then it's better than having the GC just tank the frame rates, cause unnecessary pauses. Alright. But yeah, I did a naughty thing. Maybe at some point, if it's really necessary, then I will try to fix the memory leak again, but properly. What's the next thing? I still had one thing for the GPT. I cannot really remember though. Ah. Yeah. I just can't remember. Or leaving the collision detection for another day. It's too late for that. It's going to be a major thing. I think we're good for today, actually. If I cannot even remember what I want to do, then maybe I should just quit. And it's also midnight, so that's another reason to just kind of start chilling and maybe think about going to bed. Yeah, but it's been lovely developing with you all, and I hope to see you all next time. I will check the stream because I'm not entirely certain whether my voice comes across correctly. Sometimes it's just a little too silent and you cannot hear what I'm saying. Think with the new microphone, the lavalier microphone, it's better. So yeah, I'm gonna check that and try to become even better at streaming. I mean, I suppose it's possible to be worse or better. We're going for better. Continuous improvement. That's what it's called. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.